Hello guys, today we're going to do a demonstration of the tree braiding technique. And as you can see, I have portioned her hair into two parts, the back part and the front part. And what we're going to do is we're going to section her hair off for corn rolling. Now this technique involves corn rolls, and what we're using is bulk hair. And we're just going to take a piece of the hair and we're going to start to corn roll down. While leaving a portion of hair out of each braid. And we're going to actually continue that style all the way from one ear to the other. And don't worry about it being neat because this is the back of the head and nobody's going to really see it. So the importance is to get the hair in and focus more on the top portion. So we're going to go ahead and insert the first strand of hair, and we're going to braid 3 times, and then we're going to add a strand of hair and braid 3 times again. And we're going to continue the pattern all the way down to the ends of the hair. So we're going to go in and I'm going to insert the first piece of hair. And I'm going to corn roll this 3 times and add a piece of hair into my corn roll. And as you can see here, I'm going to leave the longer part out and just take the shorter piece and insert that into my corn roll. I'm going to corn roll 3 times again and add another piece of hair. Now this style here, you don't have to have this style of hair. You can do straight hair if you'd like. You can do curly hair if you'd like, as long as it's braiding hair. Also, this right here is human hair, but you can also use synthetic if you'd like. Whatever is your choice. So we're going to continue this pattern, as you can see. I kind of had to rewrite over my audio because my audio wasn't acting right. So I'm pretty much explaining it again over the video. And as you can see, I'm still going all the way down to the ends of the braid. And in a second here, you'll be able to actually see the end of the braid. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with this part. And I'm getting the camera steady so that you can get a better look of the braid. Okay, so as you can see the corn roll. And what I'm doing now is I'm going to corn roll all the way to the ends of the hair. And the reason why I want to braid it all the way to the ends of the hair is because afterwards we're going to connect all of the braids. And then we're going to just make one braid straight under, and we're going to use a crocheting technique to add hair underneath. So in case she wants to put her hair in a ponytail or something, then she will have that hair, that extra hair underneath the nape. So we're going to go ahead and cornrow all the way down to the ends. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how it looks. As you can see here, you can see where the cornrow and where the hair sticks out of the cornrow. And this is the reason why I said to cornrow 3 times, then add a slice of hair. Cornrow 3 times and then add a slice of hair, because you want it to look sort of like tree branches sticking out. It's actually sort of what it looks like. But it adds fullness. You don't have to do a big chunk of hair in each section because it's going to be full. Trust me. So that's the first braid. And now we're going to go ahead and get started on the second braid. I'm going to do the exact same demonstration as before. Continue that pattern all the way from one ear to the other. So I'm going to section off her hair for the next cornrow. And I'm going to separate the other part of the hair with a clip. That way that doesn't get into my way as I cornrow her hair. And as I did before, I'm going to add a section of hair and start to cornrow downward, adding more sections of hair, leaving a longer section out, taking the shorter section in. I know this style can seem that it looks a little tedious, but trust me, once you get the hang of it, it's just like you're regularly cornrolling. And for those of you who do cornrows and add the hair for length as you go, it's just like that. So once you get a rhythm of it, it's actually a little bit more faster and not so tedious. And as we're continuing to cornrow 3 times, and then we're adding a slice of hair, continuing that pattern all the way down. And I'm being very neat with it because I'm doing this video and I don't want you guys to think that I'm just being lazy with the cornrows. So I'm just trying to do it as neat as I can. Like I said, you don't really have to, as long as you get that hair in there. That's all that's important, because you're really not going to see the cornrows in the back of the hair, but you will see them on top. So you want to make sure that you focus on the neatness at the top of the head, because that's going to be the focal point. So we're going all the way down, continuing the pattern still. Okay, and I'm braiding all the way down like I did the first cornrow, because again, I'm going to connect each and every braid that it's left on the bottom into one braid, and do a crochet technique, adding more hair. Okay, now after I'm finished with this section, what I'm going to do is I'm going to soon turn off the video, because what we're going to do is we're going to come back for the second session, and the second session is going to involve us doing the top of the head. So this includes the first portion of the tree braiding technique for the bottom portion, and when we come back, we'll be starting the top of the head. So we'll see you soon.
Now remember to cornrow 3 times and add a piece of hair after each braid. 2, 3. And then you want to add another piece of hair, making sure that you leave a string of hair out of the braid. Another piece of hair. And I would recommend that you do thin pieces of the hair, because when it's all done it will look full, but it depends on how full you want the hair to look. And when you get to the end of the cornrow, you want to continue to braid the hair all the way to the end, because we're going to leave that out. Alright, now I want you to be able to see that the end result after the cornrow is done. And if I lift it up, you can see where the cornrow is, and you can see actually where the hair has been inserted. And that's a good length of amount of hair actually sticking out of the cornrow, so it won't look spacey after it's all said and done. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to continue to finish the top portion of her head, and when I come back I'm going to show you the crocheting technique, and the reason why I'm going to use the crocheting technique is because I want to add hair to the edges, just to make it look a little bit more fuller, a little bit more neater, and to probably fill in the front of her hair. So we'll be back in the third session to show you the ending, the finishing touches of the tree braiding technique. Okay, and as you can see up top, the individual braiding. And how the hair has been braided into each cornrow for a complete style. And today we actually bought 3 packs of the bulk hair, human hair, wet and wavy, but we actually used 1.5, which was good. Now what I would recommend that you do is buy a little longer length, maybe a 20-inch, 18 to 20-inch hair. That way when you crochet and knot at the ends of the hair to add fullness, then you have enough hair to knot and keep the hair looking nice. We were going to do the crocheting technique at the ends of the hair, but the hair was a little short, so we opted out of that decision. But I still may go back and get longer hair and just fill in the front. However she wants it done. But she says it looks nice and she's pleased with it. Okay. And hi, my name is Mika. I work at Amber's Cosmetics, located in Glen Allen, Virginia. And I just want to let you know that my email address, if you want to hit me up with any questions about the technique or my prices or anything, you can hit me up at us4hopkins@gmail.com. Again, that's us4hopkins@gmail.com. I will be posting more pictures and the video on YouTube and on Twitter. And I'm going to put some pictures on Instagram for all you Instagram users. And I hope you enjoyed this this demo of the tree braiding. It was my first time, so you can rate, let me know how I did for my first time trying it. And thanks again. Have a good day. Bye. Last stop right here. Yeah. Bye.